Better a house, though a hut it be, a man is master at home. His heart is bleeding, who needs must beg, when food he fain would have. Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, and welcome back to turn 37 of Aries, where we're playing the Well of Urd, God of Utgard, but the well's dead now, so let's jump into the turn. I'm getting a little congested from allergies and stuff like that, so I might be a little sniffly throughout this. I apologize. Anyways, so we got a messenger from Atlantis. Lemuria is quickly going down. You might be able to snipe some land and live a bit longer, but a risky. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I think Gath is just rushing at us, so I don't think we really have any options here. I mean, we could just take the show on the road and see how long we last, but I don't know. I'm not super into that. I'm more into the idea of kind of like a grand last stand. So we've got some reanimation going on. No suitable blood slaves. That's kind of surprising. And we got a couple of different pings, right? We've got battle here in Ironwood Forest. This is the army moving our way. We killed some commanders off in Behemoth's Rest. Our werewolf. Let's actually watch this. Dead Forest. We haven't gotten to watch enough werewolf fights. So we've got Gunloth all kitted out, right? He's gonna do his liquid body. Be quick himself, and then breath of winter. And he's just gonna come in and cheat. So, liquid body. Difficult to harm, rarely gets afflictions, but slower and weaker than normal. Still hits like a truck, has multiple attacks, really good defenses, etc. Or pretty good defenses, etc. And he has chill. And the 20 regeneration doesn't hurt. But really, like, 6 attacks, right? 2 of them being AoE from the Frostbrands, right? All of them being decently high attack, all of them being decently high damage. Is just real good stuff. He's just gonna slaughter these folks. So, and he'll get at least. Oh, hey, you got them both. That was very close. Nice. So then we have a battle at our fortress in Defaros. We have nothing there. Yet they actually did manage to kill 4 Levites, so that's cool. Unexpected events in the Dead Forest. We lost some population, lost some more population, gained some unrest, and lost taxes. That's unfortunately we kind of need those. And then we had some more battles, right? So we had another force of Independence attack in Dead Forest, so let's watch that real quick. Should be mostly the same thing. Yes, but this does actually have a Dryad mother, right? And she's got gems. She could be kind of dangerous. Our guy doesn't have poison resistance, so something like Swarm could actually potentially be an issue. But it doesn't look like she is casting that. She is casting a bunch of other random stuff. Fine arrows, but they're all routed at this point, so it's irrelevant. Like some swarms right off the bat might have been dangerous. And then we had a battle in Greendale where, I mean, Ulm's lands just suck. Like, they just suck. Keep getting attacked by independents over and over and over again. I can't keep anything here. So the fortress, the entrance to the fortification in Waywoods is breached. We're under siege in Copperwoods, but that's fine. And our upkeep is a problem. So, what do we have going on? Well, for the most part, I do need to change this real quick. Take bleeding. Just got some. So we're gonna suicide these guys, just like we did our previous commanders. Just gonna put them up front on an attack. And we're also, you may notice, a whole bunch of red dots all over the place. Because we are attacking all over the place. I've got to find all of my... See, this is why I tend to not... Normally I don't do the hide and wait scenario. Because I'll lose people. I'll forget where they are. But I think we've gotten mostly everyone. So basically, we're killing off all our scouts. We're killing off all our spear commanders. We're doing everything we can to drop our upkeep down to a manageable location, right? We've gotten a candle in Ulm, which is great. That means just in time, right? We're not gonna get pop killed. Not immediately. We might still get pop killed. We're not pop killed, but dom killed. But more than likely we'll die to Geth's army instead, which is what I would rather have happen. And we're consolidating our forces, right? We're bringing King 1 back, we're bringing Hearst 3 back, we're bringing Gunloth back. We're bringing everyone back to sit in Ulm and await the inevitable last stand. We are hitting Thaumaturgy 5 this turn, so we will have Soul Slay, so hopefully we will favor that over Panic. Fingers fucking crossed, man. And then we're going to be moving into Alteration. I struggled on this for a little while, like trying to decide what exactly we should go after, right? Evocation. Getting Evocation 5 would get us like Stellar Cascades, which is pretty decent as far as like fatigue damage goes, and it's Area of Effect 5, right? And I want to say Stellar Cascades is supposed to be pretty good against like Body Ethereal, right? Because it's a large AoE, right? And it still hits them. So you can kind of like I don't know. You can fatigue them out basically. But I want to say Stellar Cascades is really supposed to be good against like Glamour, right? It's the Glamour check. So I don't know that it would really help us too terribly much. Astral Geyser I don't think would really be a big deal. Shadow Blast is actually pretty good, and I'm considering changing from going up Alteration to just going into level 5 Evocation for Shadow Blast, and maybe even I would say Poison Mist, but they have poison resistance and we don't. Regardless, though, I don't think either of these are really going to matter. I don't think Alteration 5 is really going to matter, truth be told. But it does get me some nice other things, right? It gets me Wooden Warriors, which will be helpful to kind of spam out at the beginning of the fight. It gets me Invulnerability, which I can put into my Communion, which would be nice, right? And if we did somehow manage to stay alive, going up Alteration a little bit. You know what, though? Like, that's true. Going up Alteration really does help, because it gets me into, like, decent buffs, debuffs and buffs, like Creeping Doom is really good chaff, Mass Protection is a great buff, Doom is good for cursing everybody, Battle Fortune is good for getting luck on a bunch of people, etc. But that being said, when I started playing this freaking nation, I wanted to get up to Evocation 7 to do Nether Darts. So you know what? Like, screw that. We're gonna go for Evocation 7. We're never gonna get there. But we'll probably get to Evocation 5. And if we do, we do, right? We're probably not gonna have any gems for Shadow Blast spam, but maybe the last turn, right, we'll use whatever income we have to make sure we can howl and maybe throw some Shadow Blast spam in there. we'll do a big final hurrah or some shit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, what else are we doing? We're not really doing a whole lot else down here. We are reanimating. We're blood hunting. We're researching. We're forging another ring of regeneration. Last one for Vile, right? So that we will have rings of regeneration on our 4 Scrotty boys, which will be cool. That's great. We've got a single bow, thunder bow, which I plan on putting on one of my Jarls. But other than that, we don't really have anything going on down here. So we do have something going up in Waywoods, though. Now, everyone's currently set to research, but we have a little bit of a communion going on here. Right, Waywoods has been breached. I'm assuming they're probably going to ping this turn because they do know that there's some stuff here. But I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna just ping or if he's gonna commit something. I'm set up so that I'm set up for him to commit, right? Actually, I need to set to conservative so that he doesn't just ping us, and you don't do conservative. Just fucking slave up. So what do we got going on? We've got 4 slaves, right? One of them is a werewolf. The other 3 are just Seaths. This is kind of lopsided. We have more masters than we have slaves, and the slaves that are involved in the communion are not very turbo communion-y. Right? We need one more werewolf. So this means that these 3 Seaths are probably going to die. But what we're doing is we're trying to front load the communion so that we can get a lot of stuff going on with it. But we are trying to be a little cheeky. What our main goal here is to get Howl off, right? And the reason why that's our main goal is because we're in a forest. So Howl will be more effective, twice as effective, if used in a forest or in mountain terrain. Okay. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to swarm immediately, right? To get the body blockers in there, and then we're communioning up with a bunch of other people. We're gonna get Howl out. We're going to Horde of Skeletons, a whole bunch immediately. We're gonna get another swarm in there, and basically we're gonna hope that we get enough chaff going that they will continue to chaff, and that the Howl will, at twice the effect, be decent enough to do something. It might not. It probably won't. But at the end of the day, they're gonna attack us, right? Eventually, they might not this turn. They might just ping us. But this is 6 nature gems and 1 blood slave. The nature gems hurt a little bit right now, but we have an income of 3 nature right now, from a couple different places. 1 from here and 1 from the Black Forest. Where's the other one? Is it actually from? Oh, it's actually from Waywoods. Oh, cool. We're about to lose that. So, but that's a scenario, right? We're just doing what we can to try to go out with a bang. More than likely, it will not be effective against 120 units. Probably not. But we'll see. You know, maybe we're able to pull one out on that situation. More than likely, what happens is we get a couple of those up. We get maybe 30 or 40 skeletons on the ground. We get swarms out, and the howl starts to work. But then we burn out our communions, and then we just can't produce enough to keep him locked up, right? And then we die. And that's okay. The peeps up in Waywoods have done a valiant job this whole game, basically researching away and doing what I needed them to do. And that's pretty much it. Again, we got little to do in turns now because we are so small. So this is basically going to be the message that I send out. Come and get me, Gath, because there is no well anymore. We'll see how it goes. I will see you all next time. Peace.